Hey guys, Steve here from Top Guns out of Terre Haute, Indiana. Today's quick tip is a little more for our beginners, especially those of you that haven't had a chance to get into a class and you're starting to shoot. If you're having an issue either controlling your firearm and or you're getting jamming issues, this tip can help out. We're gonna talk about where and how you grip your firearm with your strong hand. We're not gonna talk a lot about support hand today, but it is very important when we're looking at the back strap here that we get all the way up as high as we can so that when you're gripping it, you're able to control this firearm. And let me explain why it's so important. Basically, what we're doing is we're creating a pivot point or a fulcrum. When the slide is going to the rear, it wants to push the whole firearm to the rear. But basically what's happening is we are holding the frame, and that is preventing the frame from going back as much. So as a result, the slide goes back and it cycles and chambers the next round. But what will happen is if we are down here low, it's gonna do two things. One, you're gonna see how much this firearm jumps around in my hand, but most importantly, it's probably going to do what we call short cycling, which means the slide will not make it all the way to the rear, which means it doesn't get the spent casing all the way out, and you end up having a firearm that has a malfunction that you're gonna have to learn to clear. So what causes that sometimes is when we're gripping a little too low and we've put the fulcrum down here or the pivot point down here. And so now, instead of that slide being able to go to the rear, because the firearm is also able to go to the rear a little bit, it's causing this not to go as far as it needs to go, meaning it's gonna short cycle. I don't know that we'll be able to cause it to jam. We can try, HKs are not known to jam, and so it's kind of hard to get this firearm to jam, but we'll certainly try and see if we can make it malfunction for us. All right guys, as you can see, the grip that I have currently has a gap at the top, and you're gonna find that as a result, I'm unable to control this firearm as well as I should be able to. If I grip it properly, I'm gonna go all the way to the top of the back strap, leaving no gap between the top of the back strap and my hand. Again, shooting one-handed, you're gonna find there's a lot more controllability here. The other thing I'd like to mention is we're gonna move to a side-by-side comparison here. And if you watch the one on the left, you're gonna find that it jumps considerably more, sometimes going off the screen. I also want you to note how long it takes me to get back on target after each shot. So you're gonna get quicker follow-up shots and decrease the likelihood of having a jamming issue with proper grip. Okay guys, so hopefully you're able to see in the video the differences. Obviously we weren't able to induce a jam, which I really didn't think we were going to with an HK, but hopefully you're able to see the difference in the controllability of the firearm itself by having a nice high grip versus a low grip on the back strap. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to post down below. As always, please share, like, and subscribe. Thanks, take care.